No, but I know there are ladies like that. Maybe 3 years ago, you know what to do. No, it's not maybe. 3 years ago, you were not what to do. So you couldn't cater for a child. So the lady might be like, oh no, let me not stress you. Since I have the means, I can cater for the child.
Just a combo.
Have you ever thought one day one of your exes might just bring like a child to you that this is your child? Or a woman randomly from nowhere just brings a child to you that this is your child?
Never for once in my lifetime. What do I have to do with a random girl that a random girl will bring pregnancy to me? And then if there's if the ex thing is anything to go by, the last time I had an ex, that would be about 3 years ago. And so who 3 years old?
Yes, baby.
Pregnancy is what the gestation period? What do you call them?
No, but 3 years ago.
9 months. Then you carry pregnancy, so you born. The kiddie will be like 2 years old before you go bring them to me.
No, but I know there are ladies like that. Maybe 3 years ago, you know what to do. It's not maybe. 3 years ago, you were not what to do. So you couldn't cater for a child. So the lady might be like, oh no, let me not stress you. Since I have the means, I can cater for the child. Let me let you settle down before I bring in. So now that you are well to do.
My guy, in any case, anything with me and my ex ended on a good note. We all signed off. We signed clearance. So nobody left anything hidden in anybody.
You all were free agents.
We all left empty-handed.
No release clause.
So, see, I'm not expecting out of the blue, from nowhere, random or probability or anything just will come enter my face. Say, right, like I watch too many Nigerian movies.
Oh no, it's not about too many.
You watch too many Nigerian movies.
No, imagine a story where in a village, right?
Right, it movie producer too.
Oh God, why so many talents in one body? Oh, look at me. Oh God. Talent overdose. I'm too talented. God damn it.
Why did God put so much talent in just one singular body?
Some rappers, they need this talent.
and so what are the talents?
You're about to listen to it. So imagine a story where in a village, right? In this small town, right? It's an avenue of crime. So many crimes happens there. It's like a hub of drug dealers, everything, robbers, and everything. You understand?
Ghetto kind of thing.
Yes, not necessarily ghetto, but it's just a town where like violence prevails. You understand? The police force there, they are so corrupt that these drug dealers run their operations through them, and robbers run their operations through them, right? So a group of people in the town took it upon themselves that they will form like they say, and then fight against.
They form what?
They'll form a group and fight against this crime. You understand?
Yes.
But along the line, whilst they are fighting this crime, they are all going through their individual struggles of life.
Yes.
You understand? Some are looking for child. Some are looking for it to marry, but they are not getting, they are not lucky with relationship. Those things, everybody's going through their own struggle. But then when the time comes to fight for the small town, they put those things aside, come together and fight. You understand? But then along the way, some of them also got corrupted. Now, the rest of the group that was not corrupted now have to fight against the group that is corrupted and then against the criminals. Imagine that series.
See, could you not be regurgitating some movie you watched in the past? Some Nigerian movie you say some.
No, it's not a Nigerian movie. Imagine this series. Yvonne Nelson, call me.
What did you eat? What did you eat today? What did you eat?
I ate bamboo. Yvonne Nelson, call me. Let's work on this.
Okay, the corn is undergoing the fermentation process.
No, but this is a serious story.
Well, it makes sense to you.
That hasn't been told in the African context. It might be this thing in other movie, but this story I've not seen it being told in the African context.
I gotta wake up from your slumber. Let's talk about let's talk about serious things.
Yo, but this is a dope story. If I'm not saying you holler at me, make we work together.
I say, my guy,
Yeah.
run away from a girl who touts herself as independent girl.
If you know, you don't know.
If he takes the girl herself
to say
she's independent,
so that's not both of its sweetness.
so if you take the salt to proclaim its usefulness, then maybe this one there is no salt.
That's what every normal functioning adult do. They take off themselves. Oh, but it's the truth. But that's what every adult does. You take care of yourself. So
You work.
Get money.
Get some economic activity going. Then earn something and then
take care of yourself.
meet your
if it is
expenses
enough, yes, if it is enough, you take care of other people, family members. So I don't see why ladies doing what every normal
it becomes an achievement that she's a lady though, but she is fending for herself.
But who should fend for her?
You see, the thing is that we are in a culture where it is a man's responsibility. You see, we have institutionalized it.
Yeah.
That it is the man that must take care of the woman.
Yeah, but the same set of group of people came out to say they don't want that anymore, so they want to be able to do things for themselves. So why
it is a lie, and it's a lie that they say they don't want it anymore.
Why they cry? It doesn't make sense to me. Why making it a big deal? Why saying you are independent?
My guy, just run away from any lady that tells you that she is independent. If she was really independent, she wouldn't even say it. But if it takes her.
But I don't even know who told them that being independent means you should disrespect everybody around you. I don't know who told them that.
The thing is that nobody, after all, I can buy this, I feed myself. You don't feed me, you don't do this for me.
That doesn't mean
I take care of myself, so after all, can you show me?
That doesn't mean you should disrespect or be a nuisance to other people.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I can't do foco. You know, medical sang a song Stubborn Academy, or medical identify himself as Stubborn Academy.
Yes.
He's nowhere near the EC right now.
Wow.
They are the real Stubborn Academy.
You don't mean it. J Mensa, Adokwe, Papo, Mensa.
Baby, what that? The EC be the president of Stubborn Academy.
They are playing some cantata being. I see they are doing no amount of words, no amount of.
But like it doesn't really
dragging.
It doesn't really make sense if you look at it critically.
They are not perturbed.
If care is not taken right, the institutions that are supposed to maintain peace and order in the country, they will be the ones that will bring chaos to this country. If care is not taken. You see
the thing about this thing. Sometimes I don't want to sympathize with the political parties anytime they go on the issues. Now, here's my take. Yeah. You know the parties. Anytime they are in power, they seem to be in some sort of alliance with the EC. The moment they go in opposition, then they feel insecure, and I don't know. Is it the case that they know what they've been doing, or that COP Alex Mensah made some assumption that elections mafia things go on? Does that confirm his assertion that indeed mafia things go on? So because we realize that it is only the opposition parties that will not be satisfied with any action of the EC.
Okay, but forget politics.
Whereas the people they are always okay with anything they do.
forget politics. Let's focus on the issue on ground, right? But has this been the regular routine where like registrations will be done at only the district offices of the EC?
Maybe
Has this been the trend?
this is
If no, why now? What's the reason behind? What's the reason? What reason have they given for this action?
by everything starts for the first time.
But what reason have they given for this action? And the reason, how tangible and valid it is?
You know, this whole thing, the whole drama. They started off by saying they were not going to do with the guarantor system again, and the only source document they were going to allow was the Ghana card.
Yep.
Well, along the line, they have accepted those and said they should use the passport and the guarantor system too. Now, what is the problem now is they're restricting everything to the district offices. Now, maybe it could be a matter of cutting costs. Because this is just a limited exercise, registration exercise.
Cutting.
Unlike the general one, everybody will have to listen. So this one maybe only the people who have recently turned 18 or people who
So when would they do the
one
general
or
one?
two reasons who couldn't register for the previous ones.
So when would they do the general one?
The general and they're not going to do that one in any time soon.
So you say cutting costs at what expense, or cutting costs at what cost?
And maybe you know if they have to go
At
to
the
the
expense
police
of what?
stations, if they have to go to the police stations, right now, at the end of the day, or what you must do is that the people who are going to partake in this registration exercise now are not many, and obviously are not going to be many. So maybe they think the offices alone could suffice or could handle these numbers. Other than having to go to every police station, recruiting staff and paying
but
these
my
people.
question is, has this been the trend?
It has not been the trend, and maybe this is the first of its kind, and maybe it is. I know everything starts for the first time.
So don't you think these issues like this that affect the nation at large, don't you think there are issues where that needs to be voted on, maybe in parliament or something?
You know, this is where the position of the AC is quite worrying, because they seem to be taking some inconsiderate posture. Like anything the people say, cry, they are bent on doing what they
want
set
to do.
out to do. What they will do now, they will do. Nothing you could talk will change their mind.
Yes, because I am thinking.
But another thing too is that the political parties have this IPAC, inter-party, whatever, where they meet and take decision.
But was this issue even voted in such meetings? Voted on in such meetings?
No, the thing is that
Has it been agreed on in such meetings?
Of course, they had their meetings.
But has it been agreed on?
Well, the people who attended agreed on, but the major parties, the major opposition parties, how we talk them, they took themselves, they recused themselves from the IPAC with the BAP. So which is why I say then, if you are not part of it, then now every decision they take there is binding on you.
Affects you. It's like someone saying I won't vote because I don't see anything.
Yeah, they say if the white refuses to. That's so then too. Sometimes too, we don't let them cry.
Let them cry.
This is the reason why you must go there to send your opinion and views there.
Yeah.
You say you're not going to participate. Now that they have taken the decision to, they say by the thing to look. Now the people are seeking to enjoin the whole process. Now the Supreme Court too is yet to listen to the
case.
Yet the day is due. The thing has begun. This country.
Oh, Charlie.
Our. We are just small boys.
Yeah, best man.
We are just small boys watching from afar.
Yeah, Charlie. We just pray that everything goes this in the way we hope and pray for. Talking about things going well, right? I think Ghanaians, we are accusing, for lack of better word, the wrong people, or we are asking the wrong people the right questions. Why am I saying this? Why are we attacking MPs and these things for development, the things for in our constituencies. While we are attacking MPs for roads, I think the people we should attack are the DCs, the MCs, the regional ministers.
See, it is granted or it is written, it's on records that the MP's core mandate or core responsibility is go in, make laws or enact laws or everything. Now, but I will not blame the people for holding them to these rules and expecting them to do this developmental project, because they themselves put themselves or make those promises on campaign platforms when they were seeking the nod to enter there.
But
So they should. It is not now the time that they have to come back crying that it's not their responsibility. You knew that your role or your duty was not to or you are not a developmental agent or development agent. Yet you stood on platform, told the people that look at our rules, vote for me. You need somebody who will lobby whatever for you, and now they have voted for you. Now you are now coming to us and it's not your responsibility to fix rules.
But if that is the case, does that goes to say that most Ghanaians are not well informed? Because if most of them are well informed, right, they would identify these lies when these MPs come to campaign.
It's a complex situation in that some may be informed, but the candidate themselves lied them or cajoled them into believing that they are capable of doing those things.
But then it still goes well to say that you are not well informed, because right now, if you come to tell me that as an MP that I will build roads and blah blah blah, I know that you are lying, because I know that is not in your jurisdiction.
And for the MPs, the least said about them, the better. See, anytime a road infrastructure goes anywhere within the this, they want to take the credit for it. But anytime they've not been able to do it, then they know that it is not their responsibility to fix road. My guy, they should clear off from there. They should all go and sit down.
Talking about MPs, right? Last week or early this week, I saw on Twitter, MP for North Town, Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. Yo, that nigga they show working, man.
Evidence.
Hey,
evidence.
The nigga get leaks. If they say I know people, do you know if someone say do you know
that guy he's just an MP, but he's giving Akufo-Addo a run for his money.
I swear.
Akufo-Addo is shaking.
I swear.
If a mere MP.
If someone says do you know who I am? Z.
He's whoever he says he is.
You also apparently last week he posted something on Twitter that I think it was something well thought about. So apparently he provides accommodation for newly posted
civil servants
to his constituency. So they have, I think, is it 1 month or 3 months to stay in a hotel?
Yes.
So he has partnered, his office has partnered with like different hotels in his constituency.
Within their constituency.
They sleep there for I think 1 month or 3 months.
And they feel the top hotels in the constituency, of course.
Yeah, so they sleep there for some
time.
So
the people hang around the bench around those places.
They find their feet.
Their grounds and permanent.
And I think it's a laudable.
It's a what?
Laudable idea.
Laudable.
Okay, laudable. It's a laudable idea.
Laudable.
Okay.
It's not laudable.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Oh yeah, it really is. It's good. It's good. I think from this guy, he's the standard. He's the benchmark for the college MPs.
I swear. But I can't say same for some people I know in my constituency.
Do you have a constituency? I don't have a constituency.
I'm sure.
My guy,
I can't say same for them.
Bring another thing. Let's talk about.
Every day they'll come and share messages for BC students.
You know, since we are still on the political matters, you know, recently, KOD, you know KOD?
Yeah, KOD.
1957.
Yeah, 1957.
KOD was saying that he's disappointed. He expressed his disappointment in Makukre Kumante, the mentor
guy.
He said he thought he was like industry boy, so he getting a lift to that position. He said, "Oh, now they
I get.
Now they do what?
They are there."
My guy, he said, "Nah, my guy, nah. It's been worse."
The guy will turn blind eye to them.
See, right now, I want people to understand saying. See, you have to lower your expectations. The fact that you be close to somebody, that in itself does not mean that if that person gets or becomes somebody or gets a position in something, he's liable to you or he I don't want to talk him. He owes you
something.
Yes.
I get you.
And this guy is just an ordinary deputy minister.
A toothless.
See,
a boy.
From what we know, deputy ministers are almost nobody.
Don't you think it's high time we even scrap?
You must scrap this deputy ministerial position, because ask me why. When the Alan Martin and the agric minister and the rest stepped down to contest their place, pursue
if
this.
The deputy ministers were that useful.
If they were that useful,
there wouldn't have been a need.
Because our common knowledge is that any deputy or vice or assistant or something acts.
Yes, in the absence of the main.
As a substantive something in the absence of, so they should act in the stead of the main. Now, we've had the main ministers out of their offices. Wouldn't it be prudent that the deputies will be promoted to act in the capacities of the full or the substantial? Now they have to
appoint a new
people to.
If you can't push the deputies to fill those positions, it means the deputies are useless in the first place.
We either scrap them or empower them with the bab. And I think I've observed that thing too about the vice president, the position of the vice president.
That's why he's only commissioning things that are not in existence. He needs to keep himself busy.
The thing is that, you see, we've had a number of times that the Speaker of Parliament had to say, as for he's number 2, he's more powerful than this, he's voted for this. No. I don't want to understand that the vice president is nobody. He doesn't have any power. And we are hearing rumors that he's not being given full role to act and blah blah blah
The
blah
vice
blah.
president is just like a special personal assistant to the president.
So he's a nobody.
He's a PA, yeah.
You know what I think we should do? Next time we should just add his portrait to the presidential candidate on the ballot box. So that we know that we have voted for him too.
Yes. You see, this is why I say this platform should be a platform where people come to say their truth. Imagine Baumia on this platform saying his story, his truth. That no, the vice presidency is not how we see it.
Do you have digital gadgets here?
It's not how we see it. But actually he has no job to do. That's why he commissions things.
Do you have digital gadgets for him to communicate through?
You come and digitize the podcast for us.
After we have Ghana card, so
we have Ghana card.
So maybe if we invite him, he will honor our invitation.
Imagine you say Ghana card is more important than everything. So you come. So imagine the vice president on this show one day.
No, but come, let's just delve into that thing like one more time. One Ghana card is worth more than 3,000 interchanges.
Yes. Yo.
I still. This be why. I think it be similar to this way where Quest, he went to say. I can't.
The gym one, I can't take madness. Anyways, before we go, do you have any other thing to say?
Oh, Charlie. For that, yes, see, some whatever go blast for the Western region there.
Oh,
Some Korean thing be the people they die for there, and I'm like, Ghana, why?
Don't worry, don't figure it out.
And they say that the company too is not a licensed company. If it's not a licensed company, why are they operating? This country and Kasa, Charlie.
Anyways, it's been just a convo with a lawyer, and leave me out. Peace.